Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Tennis channel. And today I'm going to talk about the new racket release in 2025 that you can look forward to. First, I would say that in the beginning of next year, 2025, there's going to be an intense competition in the racket market because new rackets from many brands are going to be launched at, let's say, quite the same time. And I have gathered some photos and information from the internet, from Talk Tennis community and my followers who send me photos and details, which I'm always thankful for that. But before we get into the video, don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Now I'm aiming at 10,000 subscribers, and it would be great if you guys could help me reaching that. And here is the list of the rackets. So that will be a new PL drive, Yonex Ezone, head gravity, head radical, a new paint job of Bubble PL Strike, Technifiber TFight, Wilson Clash version 3, and this one I'm not so sure, but probably a Wilson Ultra version 5, Dunlop SX series, and Head Prestige. Okay, so shall we start with the new Bubble PL Drive 2025 because it's one of the best selling rackets in recreational level, even though the current version 2021 hasn't been updated for 4 years. So this new version of the PL Drive 2025 is going to be released in the very beginning of next year, in January. So you can be excited about that. And this is how it looks like. So reference, I got this video from the Instagram of racketworld.au. So thank you about that. So as you can see, the blue is lighter. The font is a little bit random, I would say, but overall it looks pretty good. And I think it will attract more female into it. So I guess that the lighter version, like the PL Drive theme or the PL Drive Lite, is gonna be selling good. To be honest, I don't know what to expect about this new updated version. I got the photo of the technology in this racket. Maybe you guys can see it and tell us what it is about. But I'm not a die-hard fan of the PL Drive, so yeah, sorry for that. But I would think they will make it a little softer, like what they did with the PL Strike 2024 that has been released a couple months ago. So if they make the PL Drive a little softer, a little more arm friendly, I think it's gonna be good for like the majority of people, and it's gonna be a big hit. Another thing is that I heard that the PL Drive 98 is going to be a 16 by 20, like the PL Aero 98. So if you like this type of string pattern, I think you can be excited and keep your eyes on this new PL Drive 98. The next one on the line is the new Yonex Ezone Generation 8. And I know that many of you guys are going to be waiting for this one because Yonex Ezone is a great racket. It is very universal, can play with different style, different level. Beginners can play with it from day one. The tour level players can play with it. I don't actually know what they can make improvements on the current Ezone because it's already good, except for like make it a little bit softer and probably like lost that VDM technology that make the racket so muted. But yeah, I don't know the detail about that, but this is a photo of the potential racket to be an Ezone. I said potential because I don't know if this is the the final paint job or not. But I heard that they will bump up the swing weight on the Ezone 98 by around like 5 points because the current version, even though on the Tennis Warehouse website it said like 315 or something, but the actual swing weight that I experienced, or many people on the tennis community have measured the swing weight, it came out like sub 310. So if they increase the swing weight on the new version by around like 5 points, it's gonna be like pretty much more on spec, like 315. I think it's gonna play better because you can like drive the ball more plow through, more stability. So yeah, let's see about that. Now let's talk about the new Head Gravity 2025 for the Oxatic 2.0 version. I think most of you guys have watched me playing with the prototype rackets of the Gravity 98 already, which is a Gravity Tour, but it has changed from the 100 18 by 20 to a 98 16 by 19. So it's very exciting, and I hope you guys got a chance to try that at some point. But after I post that video, there are, I think, some amount of people who were concerning if the new paint job, like the actual paint job, is gonna look as good as the prototype paint job. But I will let you think again, because this is the photo of the actual paint job from different angles, and I think the people who already seen the actual rackets, they said it's gonna be glossy. And this is even more exciting because retail rackets these days, they made it in like matte or velvet, but they don't make a glossy paint job anymore, except for like on the top of my head the pure arrow. So yeah, it's gonna be probably the best looking rackets in the Oxatic 2.0 line, except for the all black speed. And this new Gravity is going to be launched in the January of 2025 as well. So now we already have 3 rackets line that's going to be launched in the beginning of next year. The next is the new Head Radical 2025 Oxatic 2.0 as well. I don't have a lot of information about this racket, so I'm not going to take a lot of time here. I just knew that it's going to be released like a month after the new Gravity, so probably we can expect to see it on shelf in February or March of 2025. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it's gonna be like bright orange, neon orange. I don't even know how to call it, but it's very bright. Just looking at it, like it hurts my eyes. I don't like this colorway that much, like the same as the new Extreme that came out in neon yellow. I don't like that. And from the sales perspective at my shop and my partner shop, I don't think it sells that well on the new Extreme. Like, it's a good racket. It's a great racket, to be honest. It offers a very good amount of topspin. It's user friendly and easy to play with. Beginners can play with it very well, but I think the feedback from clients, they don't like the new color that much, like the bright yellow. So I guess this new Radical is not gonna be like selling well, but that's just my opinion. The next one is the Technifiber TFight 2025, and this is probably the racket line that I'm looking forward to the most, because I have played with the TFight 305 and 315 for a great amount of time in the last couple years, and I like them a lot. It's a very solid racket and super consistent. But I would say that the swing rate is too high. Even if you find an under spec one, the swing rate is still gonna be like a little bit too high. So yeah, I just hope that this new version is gonna be a little bit more user friendly. And I think the company knows about the issues over here, because you got the 305 with like a very high swing rate, 340 swing rate or something like that, and you got the 315 with a very low swing rate like 310. So that's a bit of a mismatch here. So on the 305, I think they can make the swing rate like lower, so that players in my level can play with it. And on the 315, you can make it like a player's racket. No one's gonna complain about that. But right now, I think it's a little bit easier to play with the 315 because it's headlight and easier to swing through. But Yeah, the 315 static weight is gonna have a little bit problem on the serve, and it's a little bit sluggish on the take back, so I ended up giving up on them. The new TFight is gonna look like this. I think it looks better. It's still gonna maintain the concept of all white racket, but this time it will come glossy instead of matte paint job, which is sick. And I heard that the TFight 305 gonna be with the lower swing weight, like a lot lower, and it's gonna be more headlight balance of 31.5 centimeter. For the rest of the spec, I'm not sure about that, but I heard that it's gonna come with a lower stiffness, which is good. A little bit more box beam, which is good. It should feel better, but it's gonna have a little bit longer throat area. I'm not sure if this is what I'm gonna like. Another detail that is very important is that the TFight 300 right now it's a 90th square inch. Now it's gonna have both the 100 and the 90, and they will discontinue the TFight 295, which is the 100 square inch. So it's like they're gonna merge the TFight 295 and 300 all together and came out with the 300 that has two different head size. And this is going to be launched in the January of 2025 as well. So now we have 4 rackets line. The next one is the Wilson Clash version 3, which will be launched in the middle of next year, but I still don't have a lot of information about it except that it looks like this. So it's gonna be all black. It's not gonna be velvet paint anymore. I believe it's matte. But if the design is like this, I don't think it's gonna be good because it just looks like the version 1. So I don't know if people is gonna like this paint job that much, because now that the Clash came out with the Roland Garros paint job, they came out with the Noah paint job, the US Open paint job. I think all of that looks better than this. So yeah, let's see. Okay, the other rackets that will be released next year, but I don't have information, is the Pure Strike with the new paint job. I heard it's gonna be gray and orange. It will be launched in summer of next year. That's all I know. The Wilson Ultra version 5, I don't have any information about that. The Dunlop SX 300, I think I saw the video on Tennis Nerd channel reviewing probably the prototype of this new SX series, but it's in all black like paint because it's a prototype. And the last one is the Head Prestige. I know it's going to be launched in the end of 2025. It won't be the Oxydic 3.0, but it will be in a different technology, so a brand new technology. So let's see what it will be. That's all for today. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more tennis content. I'm taking off. Thank you very much. See you next time.